Hello and welcome to another episode of Kwesi's Corner with me, Kwesi. Today, I have my hands in the front of my pouch, firmly with the sticks. I'll tell you why. Because if I don't, I'm going to want to mess about with this kit right here. This kit right here being the Roland TD-1KV. Extremely playable, extremely fun to play. Which means playable. So, you're going to see a bit of that up next. Alright, so what can I say about this TD-1KV? First of all, looking at the design here, ignore the squeak on the seat. As you can see, it's a pretty ergonomic design, very sleek. As you can see here, it's made of one bar here, then a support bar in the back, and then it's actually one telescoping bar at the back, right at the back that holds this all together. This features very silent heads on the both the mesh pad and the rubber pad. This is not like normal rubber pads. This is a bit softer than normal rubber pads. You can still get good rebound off this. And the snare itself is like an upgrade to the TD-1K, whereby this has a bit extra. So it's got this kind of mesh head. So as I say to a lot of customers that come in here, imagine stretched across the surface of a drum, a set of blinds doubled up. That's what a mesh head is, in my opinion, layman's terms. You can tighten this according to how you want it to feel. If you want to feel like a god, then I guess you can crank it real far up and it has a great rebound. If you want a lot less rebound, a bit more resistance, then obviously you can tune these down. It doesn't affect the sound of the actual drum itself, but at the same time gives you a completely different feel. We've got these pads here, come with the kit. They're identical, funny enough, but they feature a choking feature, so you can hit the thing just like a real cymbal. You can see how it naturally wobbles there, and grab it by the edge. And basically, when you grab it by the edge, it just chokes out the sound. Even on the hi-hat, it does that. So that's really, really impressive. You don't have a normal kick here. You have let's get in here. Let's get in here. You have two silent kick pads. So I know it doesn't look like a real kit. A lot of kids tend to complain about that before they actually see it in action. But here, this is the hi-hat. It's attached to the hi-hat stand via this wire here, and then you have the kick, which is attached to the kick, which is somewhere here, just attached to the brain. It's very silent, or a lot more silent than having a conventional kick. They are upgradable, so you could put a KT10, a Roland KT10 or a KT9 on the kick to upgrade it. You can also upgrade the crashes at a later date, and there is also one port extra, so you could, if you wanted to, add another crash, or add a crash and make one of them a ride, that kind of thing. So it's pretty useful. Now this module it looks really simple, as you can see, very simple interface there, very simple looking, but to be honest, it's one of the most powerful of their line. It can do a lot more than you would initially think. There are about 15 kits on here. When I say about, there are 15 kits on here that you can choose from, all sampled. So see, the thing is, little birdie came and told me that they weren't sampled. Then I asked the Roland guys, I said, yo, are they sampled? They said, yeah, they're sampled. That you have 15 kits to choose from. And it's as easy as that. These two buttons up and down take you up and down. There you go. You go to another menu, you can go to the tempo. Then in the tempo, you can actually take up and down. So I think it goes up to 240, and it goes right down to, we'll find out in just a sec, it goes down to 40. You can change the notation pattern by holding this down the value of the note, and you can change the beat count. Here is a beat count. If your 8-year-old feels like playing in 9/4, there you go. Virtuoso, straight. On the coach section, there you go. You've got 8 different, 10, different features to choose from. They're all different exercises designed for you or your child, or both of you, to learn drums. Then you go over here to song, and then you have 15 songs to choose from. So different songs to choose from, different styles of music. Some of them sound a bit cheesy, to be honest, but it doesn't matter. It's fun to play. You can also plug this in to like a garage band or whatever. There's a little USB port here. You also have an auxiliary port. So it basically means you can get an additional audio cable, plug that in to your laptop or your device, and you can play your own tunes with the drums. Hearing the drums, your drums obviously in the mix. Here we have a Roland PM03. It's the suggested amp that we have going available that fits with this. It's designed to go with this. Nice and sleek, etc. Just put that in. It's plugged into mono out, yeah. Straight into this right here. And you can either have it out the speaker, or obviously you can have it straight out the headphone going to to your ears. So you can play this in relative silence. So I'm enjoying mad sound. Just pretend I've got headphones on. I'm a kid, right? Cool. I'm gonna go kid mode. Kid mode initiate. This is what the parents are hearing. Kid mode off. Right. So this is what they're hearing. You guys who were worried about the sound, nothing. Almost nothing. All you just hear is a little kid or yourself getting mad excited over playing on pads, which is absolutely amazing. When I was a kid, I had pillows and a pad, a Billy Hyde pad actually, 12-inch, and the best pillow kit in the land, and a metronome. Nowadays, these kids have this to play with and mess around with, which means that this generation is truly blessed, because, man, back in the day, boy, what I wouldn't have done to have something like this. You can actually fold everything down. You can actually fold these down up in the corner if you really wanted to. But to be honest, it takes pride of place in the corner of the room. I mean, a lot of the students that I teach generally have this in the living room, sit in the living room, right in the corner, and it doesn't take up space, and it doesn't look ugly either. So, nice little white and black design, sleek, it does the job. So, once again, Roland TD-1KV, pretty good shout if you're looking for an entry level into the world of electronic drums, or you're just looking to keep your chops up as an adult. Man, woman, child, doesn't matter. Thanks again for watching. If you like what you've seen, please do let us know. Is the TD-1KV a kit that can tender to your needs, to your drummer needs? Does it make you want to think about getting up in the middle of the night and tapping away to your heart's content? If you want to know a little bit more about it, feel free to go to our website. You can click on the link. There we've got more videos about it. From the Roland guys themselves, as well as a bit more bump about it. Not the layman's terms that I tend to give on a regular basis. So enjoy, take care, and chow down.